Hello and welcome, my name is Huey Bear 2104. This is a brand new headset, so some clear audio, and I'll be doing some quick reviews. So kind of like a speed review too, like I did in the past. And the first game will be on Hotline Miami, the first game I've ever platinum trophied. Hotline Miami is an incredibly violent, fast, and the story is a bit convoluted. Like, you play as a guy named Jacket who gets random calls from his house to go to a place to kill people, and that's all the story you really need to know, because it's, well, all I wanted to know. And yeah, you go to these random locations, you pick a mask. Each mask has a different ability. One makes you kill people with your fists, some makes you have more guns spawned on the level, one makes you take a hit or two, one may move faster. Every mask is different, and that's just probably one of the best aspects about the game, that you can experiment with so many different masks and levels, and just get ready to die a lot, because this game, you walk in, then you walk into a room and you die in like 0.3 seconds. And it can go incredibly fast, like on the screen now. It's crazy fast, and one shot will kill you. Also, one shot can kill your enemies. And when I first played trophy, I pretty much screamed as loud as I could, because it was such a good feeling. Because this game is hard as hell, and trying to get A+ on every single level is like smashing nails into your knuckles. It sucks. It pretty much sucks, but when you get the nails out and heal your hand, it feels good. It's like an ice cream. But just crazy violent, fun to play. You can get it from the store for like, what, $5 now? And when I got on the phone for $5, I thought it was like the best $5 I've ever spent in my whole life. It's really violent. If you're squeamish, I don't recommend. You really don't like blood, still don't recommend. But if you're like a complete psycho who loves all that type of thing and loves fast action, it pretty much makes you feel like an action movie. I've watched John Woo, not John Woo, John Wick. I don't know, sounds like that. That's what makes you feel. You feel fast and you kill people, and it's fun. It's fun as hell, and you get marking, and then you do it over and over again. The story's weird and fascinating, but I can't play the second one because it's banned in Australia. Well, good start. I pretty much rate Hotline Miami a 10 out of 10. It's great. It's great on toast. I love it. I love it to death. Love it, love it, love it. Best game. Best. The next game in our lineup will be The Siege, and it's kind of like a Dark Souls clone, and it's pretty rage-inducing. Well, for me, the only rage game I like was the one we just did, Hotline Miami, and Not a Hero, which is a lot harder than Hotline Miami. I don't know why. Anyway, The Siege, you play as Tom Cruise. Pretty much. I don't think he even is Tom Cruise, but when I first look at the box art, I'm going, that's a Tom Cruise film, just there. That is a Tom Cruise film. And so the story is that you're a guy who is in a wheelchair. He can't walk or nothing, so he goes to this future thing where I think he's trying to get a job, or like this mech place. And after you are safely put into your mech, after that you are free to run around bashing the crap out of anything that you see. Like these guys that are also in mechs for some reason, and this really run down. Yet the story is just weird. I don't really know the story, or like what's it trying to say, or anything like that. It's very strange, but it's mostly a Dark Souls clone with Tom Cruise in it. And if you like those two things put together, I say this game's up your alley, because it's just mostly weird, and I bet it's got like a really detailed story behind it, because I don't know, that's what Dark Souls is, and this wants to be a Dark Souls type of thing. And yes, it's the Siege, yes, Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, pretty good. It's just Dark Souls with a nice metal jacket on top. Alright, The Siege, like, I would give it like a nice, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. I just don't find anything wrong with it, and I mean, it's just lots of grinding. That's a big thing. You can do cool executions, but it's just not really the type of game. Anyway, next one! And last but certainly not least is Max Payne, a classic PlayStation 2 game, which I think it was 2004 maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but it was when the PS2 was still a great thing. It's bloody great thing. I love that. I've had my second console ever owned and I love it to death. But it was made by Rockstar and Remedy, and which now won the license of Rockstars. And Max Payne, you play as Max Payne, who is an ex-cop, which then turned into, I think, some type of FBI person until after his wife and children have died from a bunch of gang members from this new drug. They were on this new drug called Valkyrie, I think. That's probably not it. Gee. This new drug that killed because these guys broke into his house and killed Max's family, and so they want to get the culprits who made the drug. And so Max has a massive very bloody and massive amount of bodies until he gets what he wants. Yes. And just get ready to die, like a lot.
Dead.
It's fear that gives me.
The one thing I really just don't like about this game is the really clunky walking. It's a PS2 type of thing, but the walking can be really awkward and the controls are really awkward. But the main thing that makes this game really special is that you can dive and bullet time. Everything goes in slow motion. You can dive in slow motion. You can kill people in slow motion. You can take a crap while being in slow motion. It's because the time this game came out, the movie The Matrix just came out, and that movie was freaking awesome, really. So everyone, even me, wanted to be like those guys from The Matrix, because who didn't want to be at the time? They were so cool. And all the cutscenes are in like this really cool comic book type, and they all like got that really cool like dialogue to it. It's all like got that nice pow and punch like thing with all like different colors and stuff, and it's just great.
He's coming for me. You gotta hurry. Please.
I could hear Punchinello on the phone begging for help. He should have been saying his goodbyes. Punchinello was a pushover. The moment I stepped into the room, he folded like a deuce before a royal flush.
No, wait. I was just doing what I was told and couldn't refuse. She's someone high up. Government, maybe. I don't know.
He was trying to buy more sand for his hourglass. I wasn't selling any.
I reckon this game is a well-deserved classic, and it after the other two came out, 3 is my personal favorites. I've never played 2 and I love to play 2, but this game gets a well-deserved 8 out of 10. Just clunky controls just really kills the game. It just really does, and a few outdated things. I'm Hubert2104, and goodbye.